Alright, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and hit some backhands, and let's take a look at that. Like I told you, I'm going to go ahead and get my grip, the handshake. I'm going to put my racket behind me. You can see I'm going to cock my wrist here. Like I said, if I'm a two-hander, which many of you will be, go ahead and create that cocked left hand back there, okay? And then you'll have a nice stable club on your backhand side, nice stable racket to keep your arms in a position of power behind you. Wait for the ball and just rotate into that ball, okay? And you can see how I'm coming in. You see how my handle stays ahead of the racket, okay? Now, if I'm a one-hander, which I am, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here. I've got my cocked wrist, same position. Now my arm is behind me across my chest in my position of power, okay? I'll keep the racket flat, but like I say, sometimes for more control, you may want to close that racket a little bit, okay? All right, and then what I'm going to do now is I'll say if you're starting off with the backhand up close, that's what I'm going to do first, just to show you some backhands up close, and then I'll move back and we'll just hit some deeper shots. All right? With that, what am I doing? As I rotate back, that hand stops right there. So I'm twisting from that position. So it's like I have a stable racket back here. I'm finding the ball, and then I twist. And that, you can see my whole upper body and racket all move together to rotate into that ball, okay? To pull the racket that way. So once I rotate, it's pulling my racket forward, okay? And I'm not pulling it, like I say, it's just that my lower twist of my lower body twists my upper body into the ball automatically, okay? So now I'm going to back up a little bit. Let's see it from here a little more. Now a lot of those shots are very solid, and if you're a one-hander, this is what I'm always feeling. This wrist leaks all the time. I'm constantly having, once I make contact, I want that behind me. Once I make contact with that ball, I'm having to reset that hand again because I don't have two hands to keep it back all the time. It's just this one hand which leaks on me in here. So you always want to be in this position. As I rotate, that hand is leading the racket head, okay? And then you'll get nice, firm, consistent compression on that ball. All right, then it's up to you to get that down. And just like you play tennis now, you want to get back out there, and then now just start working with the face on what's going to work for you. But if you're getting a lot of mishits, that means you're, like I said, you're either your arm is leaking out, okay, your arms are leaking out and you're hitting the ball, and that's, or your wrist is moving forward causing those mishits, okay? So keep it nice and deep, wait for the ball, find the ball up here, keep the wrist cocked back in here, loose grip, okay? Don't have a ton of tension on that, and just rotate from here as I twist my thighs or rotate my hips. It just pulls the racket right into the ball for compression. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of just a quick preview of both forehand and now the backhand. All right, so that gives you an idea of how it works. And now the next thing we're going to do is I'll go out and hit some forehand volleys. Okay, and then we'll look at that. All right, thank you.